type of micro courses will participants expect in this style of certification program?
So the micro courses, let me pull them up because there's a lot. There's a lot of the micros. So in the micro courses of the certification program that we're actually building, have built out, a lot of people might not think I would start teaching teachers how to teach with this first one. This first one is called self. So with self, I'm going into these type of environments that I'm talking about that you find in some of the inner cities across the world. I mean, across the United States of America. How are you governing yourself first? Like how many things are out of order in your life as a teacher before you walk into that classroom that you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. So the more in line and more structured your life is, as far as your bills, how you exercise, how you eat, and how your family structure is, we got to get those things as tight as possible. Because when you walk into that classroom with 130 kids throughout the day that all got different background and environments, you got to be able to make sure that you can keep your composure just in case the kids fly off and say something negative towards you, and be able to keep your composure, be able to take in the trauma that they're going to bring to you, because they're going to tell you about their life. They're going to tell you about some things that's heartbreaking. They're going to tell you how they hadn't ate at night, or whatever the case may be. And you got to make sure that you are solid enough to handle that trauma day in and day out for a whole teaching contract each year, as you move forward with if the teachers move forward with their career.
So you're saying that in Title I schools, there's a stacking of trauma. Talk to me about that.
So one more time, I'm sorry.
So in a Title I school, students have the ability to stack trauma on top of teachers.
Yes.
And I said, talk to me about that point.
Yeah, so stacking trauma on top of teachers, like, so I can talk to that in from an experience standpoint. So I had a student come to me in the school here in Houston, Texas, that daddy owed some money to the cartel. And the kid was just telling me, we were sitting down just having a conversation after school, and the kid was telling me that he owed half the money to the cartel, he got half, so they got half their kid back. So she was telling me that their kid showed up in a box on the porch. That type of trauma. So, and now that kid bringing that to the classroom, and even get to the point of me having that conversation with that student, was monumental, because that means I would have had to build a relationship throughout the year to even get the kid to open up like that. Or another case may be, I got a call one day, and kid mama just left him at Walmart and said she going to Indiana. She gone. So she's starting a new life. What do you do with that type of trauma? You know, a lot of kids have seen family members get killed in their face. A lot of kids got a lot of dads and moms in jail. Like, all of these things stack up, and then these be great kids going through these terrible situations. And so that's why you got to have yourself together before you walk into an at-risk classroom that's highly volatile, as kids have seen volatile